Assholes Anonymous is sponsored by Executive Art and Bazaar the Coffee Bar. Don't forget to check us out on the Executive Art YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon to get future notifications.
If you're going to marry my daughter,
Right.
you're going to have to prove yourself worthy.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly.
And what I don't think a lot of people get, and it may be because a lot of us men have done a very poor job of maintaining our family. So like we don't set that expectation with our daughters.
Right.
But like it has to be something there.
Right. And
It has
then, and then on top of that, when you go
I'm
back
not
to
ready to have a
men,
daughter.
one of our biggest
Best thing
mistakes,
ever happened to me.
one of our biggest mistakes
I got a
is,
niece. That's enough.
is that you got a dude that been running wild in the street, right? He been out there slanging pure iron since he was 14 years old, right?
Whole slang.
All kind of penitentiary.
Whole slang.
And now he up at an age where he just don't want to be alone, right? So you've been
That's the most dangerous nigga.
well, you know,
Yes.
but and then on top of that, you making dick decisions at an older age,
He's
trying to
only
not to
dangerous
be alone.
because he hadn't learned how to choose though.
But
He
that
could be-
go back
he
to
never
He
gonna learn how to
could be so
choose.
powerful if he chose properly.
if you knew what you was. First of all, everybody
trained him?
nobody
His
knows
mama.
what they need. How many people you know what they need in another person?
You know
what
what's
I'm saying?
funny about
They
that?
really
Took
don't
me
know.
41
I
years to
did.
figure
I
it
did not
out.
learn that until my first marriage ended, and I was stuck in that house out of town by myself, doing the autopsy of my marriage and going through my 5 stages of my fucking grief. Before I even realized, seriously, it took that because I was a different cat, man. I was different. It took that for me to even sit down long enough to think about what I truly needed.
Right.
And I ain't been married since because of that.
And on top of that, one thing about it is what is it that you can that is marriage? Okay, let's just ask this question: Is marriage obsolete? Right?
Somewhat.
Because you gotta think about it like this. As a single man,
Yeah.
right? There's nothing that I can do married that I can't do single.
You're absolutely right
You're
about
absolutely
that.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I
Totally right.
If I want to go on a vacation and be booed up, I can.
Yep.
If I want to, what I want to have.
If you wanna
children,
get life
if I want
insurance,
to,
It's just not beneficial.
I get a living will. I mean, like that is nothing
That's
you
not-
get being married that you can't get
right.
being
Now,
single.
the only
No,
benefit
it's
to
not.
being married to a chick is that she absolutely phenomenal, right?
That's the
Exactly.
only one.
And if she's not
The only one.
absolutely phenomenal,
Like something I've never had before.
or someone I can't live
Like that one,
without.
didn't you? Like that one, didn't you?
oh my God, you're gonna die.
Hair guy with the hot take. Bush with the hot
The
take.
nigga is going to die. Look, this might be the last time y'all see this motherfucker. Period.
I walk
point
with
blank.
God.
Oh, yeah,
You better,
You gonna
nigga.
be walking with God.
You walk
Yeah.
with your
Jesus
Glock, boy.
will.
I know.
Or at least your taser.
And so now on top of that, now on top of that, you inside a situation where you had these women that's around that you deal with, whatever, blase.
Right.
And people feel like they deserve to be married, right?
I agree.
But the problem is that everybody ain't deserving of marriage.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't even built for it.
Hell, Adam and Eve wasn't even married.
But not only that, not only not
They
being,
just ate a goddamn apple.
not even
They
that,
weren't married. I mean, who
to not
appreciated
be,
that? I mean,
to not be built for it is you may not be good business.
you right.
At all.
And like that's the
But
thing
a lot
that
of people egos want to allow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You just not
lot
good
of
business.
They didn't
One
know.
thing-
like,
Because they've
marriage
been
is
told all their
business.
life that they
and one
perfect.
of the things about me personally to have an understanding of is that I'm not for everybody.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
know I'm
everybody,
not.
everybody ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't look at me and say I am the one. And so inside of that, knowing that everybody don't look at me and say I am the one.
Right.
I got a unique understanding of, hey, if I never find a chick to marry in my life
Security.
past this point, right? I'm fine.
Right.
I could, you know, I've had this conversation with my son. I ain't had it with my daughter yet, but I had this conversation with my son. He was saying like, "What happens when you get old, this, that, and the other, and you ain't got no? If you don't have a wife, what you gonna do?" I said, "Bro, I'm finna get me a sponsorship by all these doctors around the city, right? I'm gonna walk around this old folks home with a towel on, popping Viagra or Cialis, knocking hips out of place. You know, have hip surgeons are gonna be my best fucking friend. They're gonna pay me. I might have a tattoo on my arm say Dr. Madison hip replacements. Oh, you know.